Hey everyone! Today I thought I would do a little video for you guys. It's a little bit of a motivational video. It's a motivation for learning. And I thought I would start with a story. So when I started in the field of veterinary rehabilitation, it was 2004, 2005. I did my CCRP at Tennessee in 2005. And I can remember really just wanting to know as much as I can about veterinary rehabilitation. And I remember Googling and looking for information, and there was very, very little out there. So the only thing that I could really find was a textbook. So there was this textbook. So some of you might recognize this textbook. Others of you will have no idea about what it looks like. It is the earlier version of this textbook. This one probably looks a little bit more familiar. So I can remember reading this textbook from front to back and just wanting to learn more and more and more and more. Now you guys are so lucky because you have obviously the updated one. Then you have this textbook. Then you have this textbook. Then you have this textbook and this textbook. You guys have so much more information, so many different ways to be able to learn about veterinary rehabilitation. And then we look at the internet. The internet has changed completely. If you Google now veterinary rehabilitation, you can find webinars about it, conferences about it, blogs about it. There is so much information out there that you guys have so many more different ways in which you can learn and grow and improve your knowledge. So what I want to say to you guys is that it's in your hands now exactly what you learn and how you grow and how your career path goes. Because if you look at all the experts, right, if you look at all the people that lecture and the experts in the veterinary rehabilitation field, think about one thing that they have in common, and that is knowledge. Okay, knowledge, that's what they have. And in order for you guys to be able to strive to get there, maybe some of you don't want to lecture, okay, but maybe you want to be an expert. And I hope that most of you want to be an expert in your field. You want to be the best that you can be, right? I want to ask you something. How many of you guys have read this textbook from front to back? Okay, I want you guys to put in the comments now. If you have read this textbook from the very beginning to the very end, say yes, I have. Okay, and I'll give you guys a big pat on the back because that is the start. You need to have read this textbook, guys. This is like the Bible from front to back. Okay, if you haven't, okay, please, I'm gonna ask you guys now, accept this challenge of mine. Take 20 minutes or 15 minutes every single day from now on, right? And I want you to say, I'm going to find 15 minutes. You can find 15 minutes. And I know why you can, because you are Facebooking, checking your email, binge watching Grey's Anatomy. There are 15 minutes in a day, right, that you can take to improve your knowledge and to better yourselves. Okay, so, and then you're going to do that until you have finished this textbook. Okay, I know that everyone's busy. I know everyone's got practices. They are juggling things. I've also got a young family. I've also got a business. But I want to tell you something. Do you want to know how many books I read last month? 16. I read 16 books last month. I find time to read. Whenever I get an opportunity, I will just read. Even if it's 2 pages. I read 2 pages here. If I'm waiting, I'm reading. I'm not scrolling on Facebook. I'm not searching through my emails. It's been a constant thing that I've had to change because I know that I've wasted time. And I'm working on some things for you guys now, some training on time management, because I know that we need to really, really hone in on this time management problem that a lot of you have. In a recent post now, you guys all said yes. So I'm putting together something for you guys to help you with time management, to try and schedule your time. So let's go back to talking about those experts, okay? So they have knowledge, and we know this, okay? And there's that saying that knowledge is power. I don't really like that. I think knowledge is personal power. That's a term that I like to use because it gives you confidence, and it gives those experts the confidence to go stand up in front of all of us and lecture us. But that confidence actually is important not just for lecturing, it's important in your practice. It's important in your career, in your personal life. Because you know when somebody doesn't know what they're talking about, you can see that they're not confident, okay? And your clients can see that you're not confident in something if you don't know what you're talking about. If you had to say to me, there are 2 people outside, you need to go talk to them about bonsai pruning, I would be like, oh my gosh, I'd probably start sweating, and they would know that I knew nothing about bonsai pruning. But if you had to say there are two people out there, they want to know how to treat their dog conservatively because it's got hip dysplasia, I'd be able to go out there and tell them exactly what they needed to know because I have that knowledge, okay? So this is what I want for you guys. I want you guys to have the knowledge that gives you the confidence to be able to share what we do, because it's important in the bigger scheme of things. It's not just important for you, it's important for veterinary rehabilitation, because there is this problem with people not knowing exactly what we do, okay? And we need to be confident in what we do, and we need to be able to share that. And I want you guys to be able to share the knowledge that you have with everyone, because you guys don't actually know how brilliant you are. And my husband has to remind me often about the work that we do and how brilliant we are. And so I just want to remind you guys, okay? And I'm hoping this is going to motivate you to learn, to improve yourselves, and just to get as much knowledge as you can, okay? You guys teach paralyzed dogs to walk again, okay? I'm just going to say that again. Paralyzed dogs. There are dogs that do not have operations. They cannot walk, and you guys teach them how to walk again. You guys never give up on patients. You are sometimes the last stop. When everyone else, the vets, everyone else has given up on a patient, they come to us as the last resort, and you often give them their dog 2 years of extra life. So just remember that what we do is amazing, and we're an amazing bunch of people, and I want you guys to strive to be the best that you can be. I really do. I want this for you. And I often do these surveys with my online Pet Health webinar members, and there were two things that happened in this survey that somebody said. And the one thing was, I have enough CE points. Please, guys, don't do continuing education because you have to get points. Do continuing education because you want to be better. You want to be the best that you can be. I don't do continuing education ever for points. I don't even know how many points I've got, but I can tell you now, I've got probably 5 times as many as I need. Do CE points or do CE because you want to learn, you want to better yourself. You want to be the best rehab therapist that you can be. And the other thing that somebody says is that I don't think there's anything more that I can learn. And that absolutely amazed me, because I want to tell you guys don't know, but some of the members of Online Pet Health Webinar are the experts that are actually lecturing to you. They're humble enough to know that they still have so much to learn. They've got credentials after their name so long that all of us would dream to have so many credentials, but they continue to learn, right? And so, guys, please take this opportunity now. It's up to you. No one is gonna sort it out for you. No one is gonna give you that knowledge. You have to make a decision to better yourselves, all right? And especially for those people that are employed, because I think if I look at all the members and I look at all the people in this community, those people that have their own practices, they are striving to better, to improve themselves. Those that are employed, not all of you, but some of you, just sit back and you think you're under this sort of protected umbrella, all right? You need to also take charge of your own continuing education, your own knowledge, and your own improvement. It's not up to the person that employs you to pay for your CPD, to make sure that you learn. You need to do that, okay? This is your career and your future, so take control of it. Guys, I hope that's motivated you. I'd love to hear your comments. Please put your comments in the section below. And if those of you that haven't read this textbook from front to back, I want to hear down there, you are going to do my challenge. You're going to take 15-20 minutes a day. And I want to hear when you have finished the textbook. Guys, have an awesome day. Cheers for now.